It's so much stuff. It's hard to ever imagine I would have done half the things that I've done. Seeing a Stanley Cup final game, that's something I never ever would have thought unless I would have made the NHL and got to go see one of my buddies play in the final if I wouldn't have made it. But I've been so fortunate. Everybody who gets to do something like this, I'm sure, really appreciates it. I appreciate everybody that puts all the time and effort into it. And if I'm lucky enough, love to get another opportunity to do something with Hockey Canada or in the NHL, going to any sort of special events, and I'm always there if I'm invited. Well, I think that it started when I was young, I knew that hockey was the thing for me. I love it. Every now and then, when you have to wake up really early or go for an early workout, it might not be fun, but the way I always look at it is I stop and think and evaluate my situation. I mean, if I wanna realize my dream and play in the NHL, I'm going to have to do it, and it's little sacrifices that I like to make, and for the people who are wanting to get to this position, just they got to know that it's nice to take breaks, but once you're training, once you're on your way to try to make a team like this, or just with your club team, something's always on the line, and you're always playing for something, no matter what someone's watching. So for me, it's always go hard. There's no point of being on the ice if I'm not going hard, and that's just the way I look at it, and that's the way I hope lots of people do, and will. Yeah, you could be have all the talent in the world and not go anywhere because you rely on it too heavily, and I've seen that happen to a few people. You hate to see it, but it's just the way it is, and you got to make sure that this is what you want when you're going towards it. My mom tells me all the time, make sure you're visualizing yourself scoring and little things like that. Before every game, I tell myself I'm going to be the best player on the ice, and I try to do it, and I just believe that I'm going to. Or little things that was actually funny that happened to me this year is I scored in one game. I'd never ever scored back-to-back games, and I told myself, well, I'm going to score again tonight just because I want to, and sure enough, I did it for the first time. So you know what, you can convince your mind and play tricks on it, and a lot of times it works out. And for me, I've been tricking my mind for 19 years now, and I'm going to keep on doing it if I can.